The Halifax County Fair celebrated its 100th year in 2010, and the tobacco exhibit displays artifacts from the past century of tobacco production in Halifax County. It was built with dedication and love by retired farmers like Kenneth Rickman, who still know the old skills of harvesting tobacco, soon to be a lost art. And many visitors to the exhibit seem to enjoy revisiting their own past.
I have drawn plants in the plant bed, I've helped to plant, I've cultivated, I've laid it by, I've pulled it, heist a little bit. This was my childhood. This was the first 19 years of my life. I'm proud to say I'm a tobacco farmer's daughter and wouldn't have it any other way. So I think visitors, I think it's been a tremendous trip down memory lane for a lot of them. And it's heartwarming to see the elderly come in and touch the tobacco and feel the tobacco and smell the tobacco, and just to visit with some of them.
Other visitors, young and old, seemed interested in seeing how tobacco was grown and prepared for market. The 770-pound bale of tobacco on display was produced by fourth-generation tobacco grower Scott Crowder. He also raises cattle, grain, and hay, but says he can't imagine not raising at least some tobacco.
The most important is raising a good, clean, quality crop. And when I say clean, I mean the least amount of pesticides and herbicides that's needed.
Crowder and Wallace note that while tobacco is not as vital a crop as it used to be, it is still the area's most important field crop. In 2008, about 5 million pounds of flue-cured tobacco was produced in Halifax County. Another 306,000 pounds of burley tobacco was grown here, making Halifax the fourth largest tobacco county in Virginia that year. 4 years after the tobacco buyout program encouraged many smaller producers to retire, tobacco still generated almost $83 million in cash receipts for Virginia farmers in 2008.
I think tobacco will be here for a long, long time. It's a dynamic industry and it's certainly changing, but it's a major part of Halifax County's history, and I think it's going to be in the future as well.
And many exhibit visitors told their children they still remember how important it was to get that annual tobacco check.
It was how we survived. I mean, that was our way of living and paid our bills, and that was just the way we lived, and that was our work. My daddy was a tobacco farmer and loved working in tobacco, so brought back a lot of memories of my daddy, and my daddy's passed away. He would have loved this.
The tobacco exhibit's now a permanent display at the Halifax County Fair, where it will continue to bring back memories of heritage and the importance of tobacco for many years to come. In Halifax County, Virginia, I'm Norm Hyde.